So today I thought I would make a video about all these library books that I have, and I either read them or I DNF them. So it's gonna be kind of like a recent reads DNF video. So the first one I have is The Island of Sea Women by Lisa C. And I DNF this one, but but coming back to it. So I didn't really like DNF it forever, but I'm just gonna return it and try to read it again. But this is about these two women. They grow up from different backgrounds, and I don't remember which one is supposed to be, or I think both of them become part of this like women's divers group. It sounded really interesting, but I got to page 50 and I just couldn't get into it. It was not like sucking me in, but maybe it just wasn't a good time to read it because I didn't feel like reading something like this either. So I was kind of pushing myself to read something that I shouldn't have read. So I'll be returning this and hopefully checking it out sometime in the future. And then I have Normal People by Sally Rooney. This I've been seeing everywhere, and it's also been getting mixed reviews. I've seen some people completely love it and some people completely hate it. A lot of people I'm friends with on Goodreads and a lot of people I trust, I have either given it 5 stars or 1 star. So I decided to check it out for myself and check it out at the library because I check out most of my books at the library, and it's also nice because if you don't like it, then you can just return it back. This one is about this guy and this girl. I already forgot their names, honestly. Connell and Marianne. And it kind of reminded me, it's like a little romance kind of book, and I don't understand, I don't mean to be like mean about it, but I don't understand how it was longlisted for the Man Booker Prize or got all these other awards, because it just really seemed like a regular YA romance to me. There wasn't anything special about it. The writing is pretty basic, just like kind of like, I don't know, like a YA romance. So I like YA romances in between serious reads and kind of like when I don't want to think about anything. So this was actually like a decent read for that. If you want to sit by the pool or the beach, or just like it's raining and you want to just stay in and read all day, this is the perfect read. I gave it 3 stars, I think, but I would recommend getting it from the library. So the next book I picked up at the library was Where the Crawdads Sing, and I've been seeing this book everywhere. Everyone's reading it, everyone's giving it 5 stars, but I don't know. I really couldn't even tell you what I was really reading. I think I read like 20 pages or so, and I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I didn't really like the style of writing, or maybe it just wasn't the right time to read it. So this is another one that I might pick up later. And the synopsis is like, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Berkeley Cove in North Carolina, and then when this guy is found dead, the locals immediately suspect this girl Kaya Clark, the so-called Marsh Girl. So it sounded like really up my alley, but I had to DNF it. So next book I got was A Man Called Ove from the library, and this is the book club pick for my in real life book club that I run. I kind of started it and run it in my area, and it's doing really well so far. This is the book that we picked, and by the time you see this video, we probably have already discussed this because I'm going to book club on Wednesday. So you might see snippets of that. I don't know if you will. If I remember to bring my camera, you'll see snippets of it, but it will be in my vlogs that I'll be uploading from now on. They're gonna kind of be weekly vlogs and include like reading, cooking, just everything I do throughout my day, buying groceries, and I don't know, everything that I do throughout my day, especially reading. So there'll definitely be reading in every one of those vlogs. Anyways, I had a hard time starting this. Did the whole try a chapter tag, which if you want me to do that, I think I actually want to do it, so I think I will. But I kind of did it with all these library books, and I didn't really like this one in the beginning, but I was like, I have to read it because I run book club, so I should definitely be reading the book. This one's just about this man. He's like an old grumpy man. I think I gave it 3 stars maybe, and it was really, really predictable. It's the kind of book that you go into like kind of knowing what's gonna happen. So I suggest checking this one out at the library too. The next one I was really excited for, and it's called Disappearing Earth. And doesn't it look nice too? Look at that. But I was really excited for this one, and it's about these two girls that go missing, and I read that in the synopsis and I was like, oh my god, that's right up my alley. It's probably gonna be a kidnapping or something crazy, but it was nothing like that. So if you have been wanting to read this book or you're interested in it, it's really not about the two girls missing. Actually, the first half of the story was really good, but then it took this turn and I was just like, what is going on? So this isn't really a spoiler, but each chapter is in the perspective of a new character, but every single chapter is a completely new character. Okay, so we don't even get to read about the continuation of all these people's stories. It's just one chapter and that's it, just cuts off. It had potential, like it really had potential to be a 5-star book if they went back and forth between maybe just 3 people instead of like 15, 20 people. So I gave this one 3 stars and I'm glad I got that at the library. So if you want to read that, get it at the library. So I think that's it. Wait, no, I have Miracle Creek checked out on my ebook, but I haven't started that yet, so maybe you'll see that in a different video. And maybe I'll make this kind of like a series because I always check out library books, and maybe I'll just make videos before I return them. So if you want to talk about any of these books down below, or you're interested in any of these books, comment down below and we can talk down there. And yeah, I will see you guys later.